Here's a new one for you. Another DoorDash driver update. Again, when I first noticed it, I thought, well, that's different, but in a good way or a bad way? Well, in this video, we are going to go into this new DoorDash update for Dashers. What is so different than what the screen used to look like? And how does this affect you as a DoorDash driver? So, what is this new update? Well, before we go into it, I'm going to just throw it out there that these updates that DoorDash does is not available in every single market. But the reason why I like to inform you guys when I see them, it's because if it's not in your area, it might come to your area at some point and you won't be shocked and go, what the heck is this? At least you'll have a general idea before it even gets to you. So here it is. Happened the other night, at least in my market. You know, when you're in an order and you hit the top left hand corner and it usually says, you know, the restaurant and then the customer, and then when you hit that you arrive, it changes to the customer's name, and then you can go in and see where the address is, see what they ordered. It's where the pause your order is at. You can extend your dash, you can end your dash. Everything is all in that one screen. So they updated it. That's the new update. Honestly, it's different but the same, if that makes any sense whatsoever. I'm going to put it up on the screen so you can see it. Before we get into the details of this, let me know, has this come to your market yet? Did you notice it? What do you think of the revamped screen that I'm talking about? I don't even know what you call the screen. Maybe we can come up with a name together, because I don't even know what to even call this screen. But anyway, I didn't put it on the map because obviously the map has locations of customers' information, so I didn't show it on the screen. But there is now a map in the very top hand corner that actually shows you where the customer's house is located. You know, there is a new look to the way that your your pickups are and your customer drop-offs are. To me, it's a little weird because, especially if you do a stacked order, so two restaurants, two pickups, but then you have to hit like an arrow on the right hand side to really get all the information you're looking for. Pause is in a completely different location, which completely blew my mind because I use the pause feature probably more than any other feature on the app, just because I don't want to get orders from areas that I usually deliver to. So that's been a very big adjustment for me to make. The extended shift looks different. There's a little plus sign in there. The whole thing has completely different fonts. I'm assuming they meant for this to look streamlined, probably more updated. Maybe it's just because I'm getting older. The font and the print is really small. And I have sometimes, I'm like, wait, what does that say? I did this when they did a couple of years ago, they updated the offer screen and everything became smaller. And now even when I still get orders, I have to squint to see what the orders actually read. But, you know, it's also in small print what your current order number is, dollar amount is, and then what your total shift dollar amount is. And that has changed. It wasn't there, and then it was on the top hand corner, and now it's kind of like in the middle. So overall, all the information and everything on the bottom all stayed the same, just different fonts. If you ask me, you still have dashing preferences, you still have back to home screen, you have, I'm trying to think what else is there, I think in-app navigation, and then you also have the read instructions. That has not changed whatsoever. So it seems as though everything is there. It's either relocated in a different spot or it looks different, revamped. Maybe that's the best word to say this update. So what is so different about this update? Honestly, not much. It looks different than what it used to. It kind of makes you pause and go, wait, what happened? And then you have to like kind of go through it to really see if anything really changed. Like I said, some things in different locations, some things smaller print. But the general idea of the screen, it's really all the same unless I missed something. Let me know if I missed a big difference that I didn't notice in it. But other than that, maybe the programmer in DoorDash had nothing better to do than to revamp a screen that has valuable information. You got me. So how does this affect you in working the DoorDash app as a dasher? You know, nothing too great, nothing too much, but I have to be honest, I don't like where they put the pause feature. I guess because I use it so often, it's smaller and it's hard to find, especially when you're trying to do it quickly because you forgot to pause your order and you're like, crap, I don't want to get an order here. And you're looking for the pause and you're like, wait, where is it? And then finally you find it. I've gotten a lot of orders sent to my phone because of that. Granted, probably some of it was my fault because I should have paused it before the order was over with, but it's throwing me for a loop a little bit where the new pause is. And also with the pause, there's like an arrow that makes you feel like there's another step and then there isn't. So I don't get that too much. I also feel like there are more clicks. Like you have to hit it different areas to find out valuable information about the order, such as the customer's address and what the order is so you can see what you're picking up. I feel like there is a lot more steps to finding information that I normally look at when I look at an order, but maybe that's just me. I feel like they've complicated a already simple process just a little bit, and I just want everything in front of my face with just like one click like it was before. I'm all about change. I like change as long as it helps the driver and makes it a little bit more useful and more valuable to them. To me, was this update really necessary? I have mixed opinions on that one. So let me know. What do you think of this new revamp, update, whatever you want to call it? Has it come to your market? Did I miss any of the features that might have been updated and maybe I missed it? I just don't get the whole update because nothing really changed. So I can't even say that. Nothing really changed. The things moved around smaller and in different areas and might have more clicks to it. That's the summary of it all. Speaking of updates, well, DoorDash has a new form of delivery in my market. And I'll be honest, I wasn't too happy about it, and you're going to want to check this video out next before it comes to your area, and I'll see you over there.